People often ask why the world is the way it is, why so many still carry the weight of wounds they never suffered, why bitterness still walks among men whose chains were never forged, and I tell them it is because they hold on to the past, like a man gripping a blade, wondering why his hand still bleeds. But the past is already written. The ink is dry. It is not meant to be rewritten. It is not meant to be used for vengeance. It is meant to be learned from, not worshipped like an idol or dragged like a corpse into the future. And yet I see people denying what really happened in life. Not just the horrors, but the truth that makes us all uncomfortable. People cling to selective memory like a comfort blanket, but belief cannot alter the truth. You can scream a lie loud enough to fool the world, but reality stays what it is. Yes, some speak of native land being taken. Yes, some speak of Africans being sold as slaves. And yes, this is partly true, but it is not all the truth. For who will speak of the native tribes who warred among themselves long before the first European arrived? Who will speak of one tribe capturing another, stealing their land, their children, their lives? Who will speak of African kings who sold their own people, sometimes family, for weapons, for power, for coin? Even in the Holy Scriptures we find Joseph, the beloved son of Jacob, betrayed by his own brothers, sold into slavery for 20 pieces of silver. Genesis 37:28. Family sold family. This was not just the cruelty of one race. This was the brokenness of mankind. From the dawn of history, man has enslaved man by sword, by greed, by fear, by power. In Africa, in Europe, in Asia, among Arabs, Jews, Gentiles, in every land under the sun, bondage walked like a shadow behind civilization. The Romans enslaved millions, the Greeks too, so did the Chinese dynasties, so did the Islamic empires. Even Native Americans took captives. Even Africans chained their kin. The transatlantic slave trade was horrific. But so was the Islamic slave trade, so was the Barbary Coast piracy, so were the white children sent into chimney flues and mines. Pain has no color. If there is one thing history proves, it is that no race holds a monopoly on cruelty, but neither do they hold a monopoly on redemption, because, my friends, we are not our ancestors. We are their consequence, but not their curse. The past was brutal. Let us not deny it, but we are not chained to it, unless we choose to be. If we carry hatred for what our ancestors did, we resurrect their sins. If we live to punish the children for the crimes of the fathers, then we write new injustice in the name of old wounds. And I tell you this, the past is already written, but the future is still wet with ink. We are holding the pen right now. Today. So let us write something better. Let us remember the past, but not be ruled by it. Let us honor the truth, not bury it under slogans and shame. Let us build a world where the mistakes of history are not repeated, where the story of mankind is not a circle but a path. The ink is still wet, old friend. What will you write today?